Everybody, Chicky Time Gal, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be making a pearl infused fishtail rainbow loom bracelet. So you can use the little finger loom that comes with the kit if you want. You can use a monster tail if you want. You can use regular rainbow loom, just using the 2 pegs, set it up for a 2-peg design, or you can use 2 pencils with a eraser in the middle of it taped together, which is what I'm going to be using. I think that this is much easier, and it's cheap, easy to make, and it's really DIY. You're going to need some pearls of your choice. You can use any size pearl. Try to keep it about 10 millimeters or less. I'm going to be using these teal ones and these white pearl ones. You're going to need some rainbow bands of your choice of color. I'm going to be using white and these dual colored teal and purple ones. You're going to need some thin gauge wire. I got some 26 gauge wire here. You're going to need a little piece of it. You're going to need your hook. And I think that's it. Oh, you may need some rondelle spacers or some end caps, bead caps, something to make the pretty melt thing with. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick how to put the rainbow bands on the pearls. You're going to need a pearl with a pretty decent sized hole in it that the rainbow band can slip onto. If it's got a really small hole in it, you're not going to be able to get the rainbow band through it. So that's crucial. You need to get it through. You can cut you off a piece of wire, I don't know, be long, and you're going to bend it in half. Make sure the ends line up evenly. You're going to take the wire and you're going to put a rainbow band loom in one side of it and bring it down to the end. And bring the points together, and you're going to fish it through the hole in your bead. Like so. You pull all the way down and pull gently until the bead slides onto your rainbow loom band. Bring it halfway through. Then you open up your wire, take your band off, and then you have your rainbow band on your pearl. You're going to do that with all your pearls. You're going to need a total of 18 pearls, and you're going to need to put bands on all those pearls. Then for the centerpiece, it's going to go on the top of your wrist here. You can do anything you want to here. You're going to use 2 rainbow band rooms. Put them both on your little beading tool. Put them on there. And I'm going to do this rondelle spacer that's teal. I'm going to put it on first. Slide it down. Then I'm going to put a pearl, a teal pearl. Slide it down. And I'm going to put this larger rondelle spacer that's clear. It's like a clear color. And put it on. And I'm going to put another bead, another teal bead, pearl. Now I'm going to put another teal rhinestone spacer. And I'm going to open up my wire. It's all twisted by now. Take off my thing. Pull it a couple of times. Stretch it a little bit. Here we go. On my middle piece. Very pretty. I can get it to focus. And as you can see, it has some give to it still, so you can put some more on there if you wanted. That's what I'm going to have. That's going to go on the top of the bracelet. Now that we have all our bling together, you can put your beading tool up. We're going to move on to the fishtail design, putting the bracelet together. Okay, we're going to come down here on the desktop. Okay, if you want to ensure that the rubber bands don't come off the beads, you put an S clip or a C clip on the back side of them here, so that they're on there and they won't come off. I'm going to go ahead and try to do it on the rainbow or on the monster tail this time instead of the Johnny rig of the thing I have. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want a C clip, a big large C clip, because you're going to be putting a total of 8 bands, I believe, on this C clip. So an S clip just isn't going to cut it. You're going to want to take out 9 of your beaded bands and 10 of your solid bands, and I'm going to be alternating the colors. You're going to want to put 1 of your bands from your big beaded thing, from the middle thing you're going to do, on a hook. And the other one on the opposite hook. Now, normally when you do a fishtail, you'll do where you take the rainbow band and you cross it like this. When you start your design, you'll cross it, but we're not going to be doing that today. We're just going to put this. What you're going to want to do once you have your bead on there is you're going to take a regular band and you're going to put it on. Then you're going to take a beaded band and put it on. Okay, once you have your 3 bands on, it's just like a regular fishtail design. You take the bottom band, you loop it up and over, and make sure it stays on this side of the bead. Go on the other side, take the bottom band, loop it up and over, make sure it stays on this side of the bead. Push it down. Then you're going to want to put a regular band, and you're going to want to hook up and over, up and over, push down. Then you're going to want to put a beaded band. And hook it up and over. Bottom band up and over. Push down. Okay, I had to change up the pearls because the pearls were too large. They were bulking up the bracelet. They were making it look funny. They were twisting it. The ones I was using before were a 12 millimeter. That's too big. Do not use any more than the ones I switched to were a 7 millimeter. I wouldn't recommend using anything over an 8 millimeter bead for the part of the bracelet part. But the middle part here, the middle bling, you can use probably up to a 14, since you're only using it for a couple of pieces. So you can showcase a specific type of bead you want or whatever. You could probably use, if you're going to use just one bead, you might even be able to get away with like a 16 millimeter with just one bead. But the ones I'm using, the 12s, are fine for the showcase. This is what it looks like so far. And we're just going to finish looming out the rest of the 9 pearls. We're still using 9 pearls, that's fine. It doesn't matter what size they are, you're still going to use 9. And we're going to finish looming this out. I'm going to go ahead and just use these teal and purple bands, because we do have the teal pearls here in the middle for the coloring. So we're going to finish this off. We're putting on a colored band, and we're taking the bottom band and we're looping it over on both sides. We're pushing it down, and we're putting on a beaded band. That's what we have so far. There's our 9 beads. Okay, now you're going to take two rainbow loom bands, and you're going to put them on your pegs. You're going to leave off with a pearl. So you have 4 bands. You take the bottom 2 bands, loop them over on both sides. Then you're going to take these 2 bands, pull them over onto this peg. So you have 4 pegs, or 4 bands on this peg. You take your C-clip, and you put these 4 bands on the C-clip. And pull them off your loom. Oop, this one. There. So you have a nice tight bond there with the 4 clips. Here's 1/2 of your bracelet. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't go any more than an 8 on your millimeters of pearls, because this is even a little bit much. Okay, then you're going to take the other half of the bracelet, and take it off the S cup, and you're going to do the exact same thing here, like so. And you're going to repeat the same process you did on this side, And I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and we'll come back when it's done. Okay, when you get to the end of your bracelet, you want to end off with a pearl. You want to loop over bottom band on both sides. Pull it down. That's what you have. That's what you have so far. Then you're going to take 2 bands, solid bands, and put them on. Loop over bottom 2 bands on both sides. You're going to take these 2 bands, pull them over and put them on this peg. Then you're going to want to take your C-clamp from this side, wrap it around, and put these 4 bands on your C-clip. But there you go. There's your bracelet. Put it on. There's your stylish bracelet. I think it looks very pretty. Very comfortable, very smooth. Doesn't feel rough or anything. Very comfortable to wear. But there you go. There's the bracelet. Bling bracelet. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you going to try to make one of these? I think it's very cool. Keep your little beading tool in your kit. Beading tool, that way if you want to make more later, you can. Or whatever. That was the tutorial for today. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me. I had a great time. Always like spending time with you guys. It's always a good time. Take care of yourself. Have a great night. Catch you on the flip side. And hey, while you're at it, why don't you subscribe to the channel? Leave a link or leave a comment down below and let me know how you're doing. Let me know if I'm doing all right. And let me know what you're up to lately. Click the like button. Clicking the like button really helps my channel grow and supports me. Share the video on other social media outlets, and click the notification bell and click all so you know when I have a new video that's uploaded or when I go live. That really helps my channel as well. So supporting me is a really big deal for me. I'm not a very big channel at this time, and it helps me to grow and reach more people on YouTube and allows me to grow my audience. So if you would like to support me, that's the best way you can, by clicking the like button, subscribing, clicking the notification bells, and sharing my content on other social media outlets. That's the best way you can support me at this time. So I would really appreciate it if you take the time to do that, and thank you very much. And with all that being said, y'all have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you on the flip side.